Howdy, howdy, howdy. How's everyone out there in YouTube world? You guys gotta give me a second. I always press the go live button too soon. I wasn't ready yet. I should just pause the damn thing and restart. Hey, Ghost Eagle. Hey, Holy Skunk. Good to see you people in here already. That's nice to see. There we go. There's the one for TikTok. TikTok needed a background too, don't you know? Okay, hey, how's everyone out there in TikTok world? Bob's coming back at you. Biker News Canada. It's what we do here. We got some people in the chat. Great to see everybody in the chat. I can bring the chat right up on the corner of the screen. We got Ghost Eagle. Howdy, Ghost Eagle. We got Mad Tink. Good afternoon, Mad Tink. We got Holy Skunk. Great to see you, Holy Skunk. There we go, Ghost Eagle, Ghost Eagle. And I got some business endeavors, but I can't do it myself. They're legit. Lots of work and fun work. If you're in Canada, get a hold of me. I'm always up for something new. I'm actually starting a couple new things as we speak, but I can't talk about them right now. I'll talk about them another day when they're going. So it's Thursday. It's Thursday afternoon. So I can try to get the bike nights in for tonight before you have to be there, so it wasn't a waste of my breath, and you guys have still got time to get there. Before I do, though, I'm gonna hit 1, 2, 3 or so news stories. So let's start out with this one. This isn't a brand new story, but it involves a friend of the channel, Brad. Brad's been on the channel. Brad's got a motorcycle hearse business. So it's an old police special with a side deck built out where the sidecar would have attached. And he brings your coffin, or not your coffin, he brings the coffin to the grave from the church. And he gives that rider one more motorcycle ride. Man, I think that's a really, really cool thing. He's a phenomenal guy. He's been on for an interview already. And he's going to be on again soon, because I'm going to show you something else about Brad. Now he's in Alberta, by the way. He's up in Edmonton. So if you're in the Alberta area, man, that's such a respectful way to give a fellow biker their send off. You know what I mean? I think that would be phenomenal. So that's for all you people on TikTok. That's why I explained it to you. So it's a police special, all painted white, where the sidecar would attach. He's put a flat deck, and on the flat deck holds the coffin. And that's, like I say, it takes the person for the final ride. I think it's a beautiful idea. And look at this picture on YouTube, fellas. So the picture on YouTube, he's bought a second rig. The second rig is a Harley three-wheeler with what looks like a carriage towed behind it with like a gooseneck hitch, like you would do for a fifth wheel trailer. And the coffin goes inside of it. And I can already picture all the flowers all around it. And, if it's a club guy, all the club logos everywhere. It would be a phenomenal send off to someone you love. So Brad Childcraft is his name. He's up around Edmonton way. He will be back for another interview. So all you people on TikTok, get on the YouTube channel and make sure you watch some of these interviews that we do on Thursday nights. So I don't think I have one lined up for tonight, by the way. So tonight we might be skipping. Next week, I've got a 1% club coming along, I do believe. I'm waiting for their taking it to the table. We're not going to get into 1% secrets. If they do come on, it's not what we do. But we're going to talk about all the cool stuff they do for the community, because even though I don't care what you say about 1% clubs, they do lots for the community. It's part of what it is. Okay, now let's just go real quick and read Holy Skunk's message. Well, it's going to be worldwide. I mean, I've already talked to people all over the world, and getting troubles getting started here in the freaking United States. I can't help you there, bro. I can't get in the States. I've been waiting this stuff since freaking 2016. Can't get a breakthrough. That does suck. It sounds about right. Sometimes the only people who get the breakthroughs are the ones who are well connected. You know what I'm saying? Seems to be the way it goes sometimes. Okay, now where the heck did I have the last things up here? Oh, this could be it. What do we got? That was a no, that ain't it. Okay, I gotta find the other two biker news stories I wanted to get through. They're nothing serious, nothing much. Just a couple of things I saw there on the web. I thought I'd mention them real quick because I thought they were interesting. This one here is one of them. Okay, so when Putin came over for that visit with what's that guy's name, Trump, over to Alaska the other day, he brought a Ural motorcycle and gave it away to somebody over there in Alaska. Yeah, that is a good idea, isn't it? What do we got? I'm just going through the. So that was one thing. I just thought that was kind of funny. Um, Putin comes over and gives some dude a Ural. I don't know where he's going to get parts, but he'll have to call Putin if it ever breaks down and needs a part. He gave it to a resident of Anchorage. I don't really know how it came to be, except the guy, it says that the guy owns an old Soviet style Ural, and he says repairs have become increasingly costly and parts nearly impossible to find. Well, who'd have figured? So he gave him a new one, and he gave him one with a sidecar. So that's interesting. I thought it was interesting anyway. So we got Putin giving away a motorcycle, and I think that was it for them newses. That was it for them newses. All the other stuff is old news. Okay, now there's one more thing I want to get into here. It happened on my group. I'm not too happy about it. There's no reason for it to get there without any sort of verification. So it starts out bad with a man's name. Hey, Carney, how are you, bro? Carney just joined in the chat. Starts with a man's name, James Weston, but an attractive woman's profile picture. So right away it tells me it's a shit account. And then here it is, and it's a story. Northern Ontario S offender faces almost 24 new assault charges. And then up here she puts another dude's name and says that the story is about this dude named something Maverick. So I go through the list of people that are in our group, and of course, this something that Maverick is in our group, and as is this person that posted it. So here's oh shit, I'm not sure. Am I sharing the right tab? Let's go back a page. I want to show you guys this stuff. So yeah, so here it is. So God damn it, go back. So it's posted by, like I say, a man's name, James Weston, with a picture of an attractive female for the profile picture. Sometimes people do that as a couple. I don't know. I was never that pee-whipped. And then it says that somebody's an SA offender, and they're up north, Northern Ontario. And then it says a name saying it's this person. And then they posted on my group. It's been taken down. Thank you, because I was going to take it down myself, but it's been taken down. So then you go to the person's name who posted it, and it seems that it's a chick. So I don't know why a chick's is named James Weston, and she got some Demon Rose stuff on. And then this story apparently comes out of Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, about the S offender. And somebody's like, I'd like to see the original post. Apparently, they just moved up to the Sioux August 19. So they took this piece of info with them. Now, I went through, we can do that together anyway. What's the name? Okay, there's the name that she gave. I went through, because it's kind of the thing I do, and I went through the list of people, right? Okay, members. So I went through the members list, which you can actually do a search. And I found the person. They've been a member for about a year. I've never heard peep about this person. I don't even know if they've ever made a comment. And there's his profile. And here's what I got out of his profile is he's a member of a club, a big club. Oh, TikTok ran out of time already. TikTok didn't even get 1 weekly ride. Sorry, TikTok. I do that to you all the time. It looks to me like he's a member of a club. And I know that club has chapters up there. And he's put some more club insignia. And like you say, so there's some more stuff from that club. I would hazard a guess he's a member of that club. That's where I'm coming from with all this. So I don't really know why. No, wait, what am I doing here? Why all that stuff was put up there, man? It seems like a personal beef. So just a little thing. If you got personal beef with somebody or whatever, don't bring it over to our page. Especially stuff that's that gross, man. That's gross stuff. And bikers are all against that. They're definitely not all about that. So, anyways, like I say, don't bring that over to my page. It'll be this type of stuff that'll get you blocked, banned, and thrown out, which I still might do before the day's over. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. That guy, Brad's rigs are cool. So I can have Brad back for an interview. I've had him once, but now he's doubled his fleet, so I want to have him again. And he's a cool guy. He's a really good guy. Okay, now let's get into Thursday night bike nights because you know this is the main thing of my channel is to show the good stuff that bikers really do. Get people out of their head about bikers and thinking that they're a bunch of criminals. And this is me showing everybody we're not. We're not. You know that little saying, don't judge a book, blah blah blah. This is a 1% club here, Bacchus, Canada. They do bike nights. It's not weekly. They do every second week. So they're off this week. The next one's going to be August 28th. And they give you the address of their clubhouse and all the full thing. So, you can't tell me that they're doing whatever it is people's imaginations say. Huh, we got an Amber Alert. All right, so let's figure out some bike nights that are happening tonight, August 21st. That's today. So 218 Richmond Street, Chatham, Ontario. Crazed Putin. They're rocking on a bike night tonight. Get on down there. It goes from 6 to 9. You got time to get there. And you get some gift cards and good stuff like that. And meet some other riders from the Chatham area. Now, basically, that's what these bike nights are about. They're either about because your buddies go, and that's where you guys like to go and meet up all the time, or it's where you go to meet up with some new people to ride with. Maybe you're new to the area, or maybe you just ain't got no biker friends and whatever. So you go there and find out. Hello, we're new to the channel, but I really liked your interview with Harley. Well, thanks, Neil. I appreciate it, bro. Drop on by. I do interviews basically every Thursday, except for tonight. I don't have one booked. So I did that little bit of news at the beginning. And now we're going to run through some bike nights. There's one up in Aurelia as well, Aurelia Motorsports. It's happening tonight, August 21. And most of these bike nights, it's the same deal. They have a barbecue, a raffle, some giveaways, some draws. It'll be a way to meet other clubs, riding clubs and stuff like that. Maybe you want to become a member of something like that. And this one goes from 5 to 7:30 up in Aurelia. Newmarket's a good night. There's a bike night everywhere. If you're from Ontario, you know what I mean. On the 400 highway, Newmarket's one of them. It's the Thursday night. They go at Silver City Newmarket, 6 p.m. until dark. This one says August 7th, but it comes down every Thursday in Newmarket. And there's one in Barrie. There's one in Aurelia. There's one in Innisville. So you can do a bike night up and down the 400 highway every night of the week, which is kind of cool. Now, these guys are out in Alberta. Bike night, Beauvalin. That's the name of the town, I believe. At the backcountry Boar's Nest, man. It's every Thursday. No, it's the first Thursday of the month. Oh, I didn't catch that before. So it's not happening this weekend either. Ministries, if I get up and going. Ministries would be a good thing to have to hold bike nights, and then you can roll a bike night in one town one night, in another town another night. That'd be a great idea for a rolling ministry. You know that? And advertise the heck out of it. The Port Dover Legion, no, they're not Thursdays. No, they're Tuesday. I thought they were Wednesday, to be honest with you. Okay, anyway, let's keep going. Here. First Thursday of the month. Colchester. Hogs for Hospice at the Colchester Bar and Grill. Thursday, July 31st. That already happened. Where's the ones that happen all the time? No, that one's already next week. We know that one from Bacchus MC. What we got here? Time to come together, share sport in Cambridge, July 24. That's in July. What's it doing in here? Here we go. There's one that happens every week. The Ghost Riders RC. It's family friendly. There's 50-50 draws, raffle tables, door prizes every Thursday at the Duke and Duchess. I think it's a restaurant, pub, steak place, 900 Jameson Parkway, Cambridge, Ontario, from 7 until 9 p.m. And that your host is the Ghost Riders RC. Go on over there and show the Ghost Riders some love and some support. And check them out. Like I say, a lot of these clubs, I'm not going to say all of them, and don't be pushy, but some of these clubs, if you're talking and you like what you see and you like who you meet, it might be something that you end up being a member of. Who knows? It wouldn't be the worst thing that ever happened. Now, the Bikers Down Society, they're having barbecues. They're having barbecues every Thursday till the end of September. Now I got to figure out where. There it is. At O'Connell's Recycling, 15 Sackville Crossroad, to Sport Bikers Down Society. And where are we with that? What city, dudes? What city, what province? Where are we? Huh. You're going to have to go on www.bikersdown.com. There's how to figure it out. So they got a website. Go check them out on their website. It's a Thursday weekly thing, though, man. So check that out. And how about the Bikers Down Society? Every Thursday night, June and July. Nope, we're in August now. Too bad, because the folks at Classy Chassis Motorcycles are good folks. Every Thursday till the end of August. We got one here. That's the Ghost Riders at 900 Jameson Parkway. Broken Biker, the last Thursday of the month. No. Thursday Open Ride. That was July 3rd. Where's this one at? This one's a weekly at Leslie and Lakeshore down in Toronto. Go to Wendy's down there at 7 p.m. And if they have to ride, it means that people are riding like nutbugs. No rev bombs, no wheelies. Don't drive like a lunatic. There's actually a video of some people getting together at one of these bike nights here in Ontario. And the guy's trying to show off, loses control of his bike, and runs into another participant's bike. Don't do that. That's not cool. But we'd like to do an interview. I want to try and do that because I'm all with the bikers. I'm a lone wolf when it comes to bikers. I used to be in a bait, but I want to be a bridge for a lot of different people and things. I just need someone to send me some help. Whew. I hear you. And you're down in Florida. You got to find some Florida help. I'll give you all the help I can up here. Oh, my dog wants to get involved. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He comes down every interview and make sure I give him a little rubby tubby on his. Where are you, Honky? Where are you? Oh, it doesn't work because of the AI screen, boom. There you are. See him? There he is, crazy boy. But the AI screen doesn't want to work with you. So enough of that. Every Thursday, the farm's got something going on. I think this is out east. Are you out east? Where are you guys, man? It's at Duffy's Bike Night. We're rocking the patio. Does that see where it is in that little ribbon? It does. 106 CH Heron Road, Dorval, Quebec. It's in Quebec. So go on down there to Duffy's if you happen to live in that wonderful province of Quebec and check them guys out. Those Thursday night ones have been rescheduled to a different night. It's a bi-weekly here. When's it bi-weekly in that? Bi-weekly Tim Hortons in Chelmsford. In Whitby. So, in Whitby at the Tim Hortons. And it's bi-weekly, and I don't know when it started, so I don't know. But these guys do a ride. Oh, yes, I do. August 28th is their next one. Damn it, that's next week. That figures. I did all that searching and looking and reading, and it's next week, man. So it seems like next Thursday there's a lot of shit to do, which I guess whatever, right? We'll find it easier next week, I guess. Okay, where else? What else do we got on a Thursday? There's a Perry Sound Bike Night on Thursdays. Make sure you get to that one. It's beautiful riding up there in Georgia Bay. You can't go wrong up there. Is this a weekly? Where are you? You're at the Port Dover Legion. And I think these guys are weekly as well. Go for a nice ride down to Port Dover, Ontario. You can't go wrong with a Port Dover ride. It's beautiful down there. Stop in Legion because it appears to me they have a bike night on Thursday, man. Okay, this is one that's every week. I know there's a bunch that's every week. Got to go to Harley's Pub and Perk. It's up there in Mildmay, Ontario, up by Walkerton area. 87 Aloris Street, Mildmay, Ontario, from 6 to 10. And it's hosted by the Hand Riders Group. Go meet them. Fantastic, welcoming people. And they do rides and stuff on different weekends. And it's mans and ladies. It doesn't matter if you ride a motorcycle. So go meet these guys. It's up there. Give you something to do and meet you a whole new batch of friends. And a whole new batch of friends that rides. So if you're into riding, go check them, man. Check them. First Thursday of every month. That's no good to us. There's that one that every time I see it, I go, where is this? And it's down by Simcoe. Biker Thursday, 11 a.m. till 8 p.m. all summer long. And RR is Ramblin' Road Brewery Farm. Take your ride out to the brewery this summer. So you get to ride out to a brewery, not a bad thing. And it's 2970 Swimming Pool Road, La Salette, Ontario, just outside of Delhi, Ontario. So you go check that one out. That would be a nice one. That'd be a good ride too, right? Now make sure you don't get too much fun with those wobbly poppies. And this is a good one. I think happens every week that is well attended. Your host for this one is Free Riders with No Borders. Try to bring something for the food bank if you're able to. And it's in Campbellford, 5:30 till dusk. It's at 130 Grand Road in the Canadian Tire parking lot. Oh, yeah, and that's the other thing about these bike nights. Everyone's welcome, so you don't got to ride this kind of bike or that kind of bike. If you ride a bike, if you drive a car and you just go and go look at some bikes, that's where they're at. So like I said, these guys do a 50-50, and they'd appreciate if you can bring something along, non-perishable for the food bank. We got every Thursday at the Covered Roof at Track on 2. This is in Calgary, I do believe. It's from 5 till 9 p.m. And that's what the place is called, the Track on 2. I think it's a little casino. Food specials, all that stuff. Yeah, Track on 2 Casino, Horse Racing, and Event Center. So it's every Thursday from 5 to 9. Gives you some people out there in Alberta. I try to get as much of the country as I can find, right? There's one at Norwich, first and third, so that'd be today. At the Legion in Norwich. So today get down the Legion from 6 to 9, Norwich, Ontario. Then you know what you do, you jump and you slide down to Port Dover and go to their Legion because it's a ride. It's not too far away. And you have yourself a good night. A little bit chilly. Get your leathers out tonight would be my advice. But not chilly, but you know what I mean? You'll feel it when the sun goes down. It's not chilly at all. So this is one at the Wendy's, Thursday bike nights, 731 Eastern Road. It's the actual address. Check that one out right there in the GTA. I tell you, you got to be a good rider to ride in the GTA. So this one here, the Perry Sound one, goes from 7 to 9. It's no longer at Don Cherry's. It's now at the Tim Hortons just down the road a little bit. Just so you know, there's one in Pembroke at the Chuck's Roadhouse. That goes down, that's the last Thursday every month, so that'll be next week anyway. Whitby goes on every week. We already talked about Whitby, I do believe. And we're getting there. We got Elmvale. We got one in Elmvale. I don't know where it is in Elmvale. I'm not really 100% where the heck Elmvale is. But hey, they're having a bike night. What's this one from? No, I knew I should have went on that page. All right, I think we're getting close to the edge. We got one Steeltown Bike Night, which would be Hamilton, at the Steeltown Garage, Thursday, September 5, 6 to 9. And that might have been a one-off. I don't think that goes every night, every week. So that's what we got for Thursday night bike nights that I'm aware of. Woo! That wasn't that big of a list. But anyways, if tomorrow's Friday, which apparently it is, I'll be back with a whole list of what's going on this weekend. So let's have that's our list of biker events this weekend, except for the top one. It's not a bad list. So the summer's still in full effect. There's still lots of people out there doing lots of things. And I'm going to tell you all, oh, wait, I'm not even showing the damn list on the screen. That would help. All these people doing all these things. These are charity events, 9 out of 10 of them. These are put on by people with big hearts trying to make a difference. This is the one I'm going to attempt to get to this weekend. It's up in Hanover, and it's at the Road Relics. It's the Road Relics, right? It's the Road Relics Clubhouse, 247 16th Street, Hanover. It's wing night, and there's $20 tickets for that there motorcycle. Got that there motorcycle popped up? Where are you? That there motorcycle. And I bought my ticket back in January at the bike show. I'm going to buy another one when I get there. So I'll be riding this off till home. But you can come on up because there's second prizes and stuff, you know. Kidding, man. But anyways, that's what we got for tonight on a Thursday. I want to thank all you fine people who stopped in and came on the chat. And the rest of you that came on and just watch. Everything's good. It's all good. Hit the like button if you don't mind on the way out. I've crossed that threshold of 1,000, and bam, we hit 2,000 right away. So keep telling your friends about it. Get everyone tuned in. If you want to come on for an interview and you're doing an event or you're part of a club, please contact me. Hey, Rick, how are you, bro? Yeah, I'm just wrapping it up tonight, Rick. Oh, you like the book? Good for you. I'm glad it came. The other guy sent it to the same day, said his arrived today too. So don't forget. Yeah, now that you mention it, Rick, thank you. Don't forget. I wrote a book about what it was like back in the late 90s, early 2000s to be in Ontario when the big change came and the big patch over came. And I didn't take the patch over. I stayed on what club I was in. The club and the people's names have been changed. but you don't have to read too far into it. If you're around the biker scene, then you'll know who I'm talking about. But and there's no like unsolved crimes or anything. There's no it's about what I did when I was in the motorcycle club. And you know what? I did a lot. I wasn't in for a real long time, but I did a lot of stuff in the years that I was in. I'm proud of everything I accomplished, and I'm proud of the fact that I was in that motorcycle club. I just don't mention the club because I'm not looking for clout. I'm not a clout guy. I was in this club. No, 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 that's not my personality. Yeah, I know. Pretty good names. I might not have been in the best mood when I was changing names. But get the book, man. Contact me on any social media that's got a DM, and I will explain how to get the book to you and how much to send me, and you send me your address, and I pop it in the mail, and I sign it to you. It's like that too. Or you can look on Amazon. One night at the playpen, put that right in the search bar of Amazon, and boom, the book will pop up. All right. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do all of our weekend events tomorrow. Till then, be safe out there. Keep it on two wheels. And much love and respect. I'm glad you liked it, Rick. Tell me how you like the whole thing when you get through it, man. I thought it was a good book. All right. Good night, guys.